You know how online you see things like real lover and real Yana, and that's me. I like I like gestures. I like flowers and cards and the dates and the consideration and all of it. I've had feelings for, I've been in love with girls I've never met. And I've been in love like at least 5 times. At least. And you can probably say 3 times realistically. Because 2 of them I was like 7 and the other I was 9. And I was crying for like a good year even at that age. And I still have pictures of us. Somewhere. I'll probably find them. But each time, all 3 times, it did end in some form of heartbreak. Not to sound dramatic. And it was just Valentine's Day. And I was with some friends, and they were saying how I hate Valentine's Day. Everyone has a man. Even Celeste. I start laughing, my friend starts laughing. They're like, oh, you know Celeste? You're like, yeah, we know Celeste. Celeste is my ex's best friend. And they were saying, yeah, Celeste just posted a man. Which is crazy, because Celeste was having a foursome. They were taking times with her. Whole time she had a man. And the man she just posted was the man she had back then. And it's like, dog, imagine that. That's crazy. Me? You guys know me. I'm crashing out. And it's just like, shit like that is just disheartening. I don't know how you could see it any other way. And I've been in, to be honest, I've been in way too many situations where a girl did have some kind of man and I was still doing my thing. And so I've seen it firsthand. It's like crazy sometimes. And it's like, at first of all, every girl I've been friends with, except maybe you could say Tori Mocha, who is married with 3 children, 1 girl that I curbed, and like friends, girlfriends. Other than that, if you've seen me talk to any girl, friends with any girl, I've seen it, like it's been more than that. There's never been 1 girl I was just friends with. Because I look at it like, if I like you enough to be a friend, and I find you attractive, then why wouldn't it be more? And obviously I'm me, so it's gonna happen. I'm just kind of flirty, so some shit always ends up happening. But the thing is, I don't sleep around. I've only ever really been with people I've been in a relationship with, or someone I was friends with for a decent time, kind of thing. And a friend said to me the other day, they were like, oh, like, actually really wholesome. If I looked like you, I'd be doing a madness. And I was like, yeah, it's not really what I want to do. That's not my bag. I like things with meaning, and I like love. Honestly speaking, love is the most important thing to me, which I hate so bad, so much. I view it before anything else. I view it before money, success. I put it above everything else. I'm in a really good position right now. I think I'm doing really well right now. Like, really well, extremely well. I've had a good few months, to say the least. I could fall off. I don't think I'm gonna fall off. Things are actually, like, looking to be better than ever. And there's things in place, and everything's going as perfectly as perfect can go, really. And for the first time, and I don't know how long, probably forever, really, I'm not like worried about my future. I'm looking forward to it now. I'm like, oh, let's see where things go. But I kind of don't care. It's nice, and I can do like so much more than I could before, and I have this and that, and like it's good. But at the end of the day, exposing myself here, I do this for the bitches. That's it. Like, honestly, if it wasn't for girls and this and that, I'd be more than happy sitting at the crib, hitting a little lick finesse here and there so I can buy my V-Bucks still. But I'd be at home all day, on the game, not caring. Like, ideal. Why wouldn't I want to do that? I don't care. Make a YouTube video every now and then. I'm good. Like, that's all I need. But yeah. So I actually consider being successful sad. I'm really suffering from success here. Like, just in the sense that I wish the people I discussed these things with were still here. I don't look at it like, ha, loser, I made it. Not really. Like, if I hear with someone new, this is the baseline now. Like, dude's got motion. You doing alright. He got a thing or two going for him. I was in the store looking at the Rolexes last week. Not like Xbox Uni though. And I probably will chill. I'll chill. I'm chilling. I decided to chill. But I was in there, and I could have. And I couldn't. 6 months ago, I probably would have told you I'm on a trajectory for failure. And I'm extremely hurt. I can't lie. Like, I'm hurt. And I feel betrayed. Not that I'm a victim or anything like that. I've never been cheated on or, never cuffed any hoes. But things go wrong in ways I could have never imagined, ever. Like, I didn't know relationships ended for reasons like that. Like, and I just have this constant sense of constant disappointment. My ex is always like, oh, you probably hate me. It's like, no, don't hate you. I'm just disappointed in you. I'll always be disappointed in you. Because, like, it wouldn't have taken much for things to have working out. And I would have preferred things to have worked out. I don't want to be with different people and find different people. That's so wrong. I don't like new bitches. And these people aren't strangers. That's my whole thing. These are people I've spent years with that I feel like should know me, that I feel like, and that I thought that I knew. And it's always such a unique way to let me down. There's people that I thought I was going to marry and have children with that I'll never speak to again, that I thought I'd be tied to for the rest of my life. And I can't lie, not to sound dramatic or anything, but I feel like my perception of love is ruined forever. I lost my cousin, as some of you may know, and my mother is fine. It was a false alarm, but at the time I thought I was gonna lose my mother too. And I was going through my things, and there was this card from one of my exes, my most recent ex. I'm just saying, I'll always be there for you, no matter what. You made me a better person. It's in one of these cards here somewhere. And I messaged them, and they told me they couldn't see me because they were focusing on their religion right now. It's like, damn, that's what you told me? 2 years? What? Like, I'm 22. I think I'm losing my mother. It means I'm gonna have to take care of my 17-year-old sister, my 2 younger brothers. I couldn't even kill myself if I wanted to. Nigga just wants a hug for real, like. That's crazy. I can't lie, ever since then, shit been kind of messed up. If you don't know, I'm kind of a mama's boy. I think I have pictures on my table right here. Yay. But yeah, if you don't know, kind of a mama's boy. Like, if you knew her, everything would make sense. You'd be like, oh, that's where he gets it from. That's why it's like that. Super alike. I hear my personality and my taste from her. I'm 23 now. We still binge watch whole shows together. We text each other every single day at the same time, which was the time I was born. And so yeah, it would have been a huge loss. And it's like, wow. And I can't lie, ever since then I haven't been the same. I've been on a streak of like bad bitches. Like the past 4 or 5 months, I stopped like posting girls like that really. But if you go to my Twitter and you scroll, you'll see, oh nah, he was cooking. For me, it does seem like beautiful but naked, big titty women do fall out of the sky. But, and to be honest, none of my exes, they'd probably be more so proud than anything. They're the kind that would be like, at least you didn't embarrass me, like, again, with some mid. You didn't show me up. But that my exes are weirdos. And I've had friends say, nah, she's so much better. Like, oh my, like, she's so fine. Like, damn, But to me, every girl I've been with is fine. So it doesn't really make a difference. I don't know anything else. One being slightly more attractive than the other one doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm at a point where who gives a fuck? There's like entry level requirements at this point. Like, you can't even get in. So when it comes to my exes, I don't understand why people don't know why I would have a whole different perspective on them. To me, I'm not looking at my exes like, yeah, she's better and that one's finer, that one's finer. She's so bad and she fell off, and no. I mean, yeah, I can see all those things. I can look at an ex and say, that bitch fell off. Sure, but I don't look at them like that. I look at it like, oh, that's just her. That's just her. That's just her. All my exes are fine, sure, yay. But that's just them. Like, these are people I've been with tens, hundreds of times. Like, who cares at this point? I spent hundreds, probably thousands of hours with them, looking at them. So I don't look at them like that anymore. I'm looking at them like a real person. You don't know them. So it's easy to be like, yeah, she's finer than that one. I put that one over there, and that one's not. I don't know what you would think with that one, to be honest. Like, I'm sure it's easy to do that. I don't know why you missed that one. Like, yeah. And to be honest, I can do it to some extent. Like, at the end of the day, I'm not blind. That one's titties are nicer. That one's got a big ass. Like, come on, man. But anyway, I'll throw a picture on the timeline because, of course, I've got to. I don't hide bitches. And I think posting girls just attracts more girls anyway. So, I post a picture and people be like, damn, common W. He did it again. Oh, he doesn't miss. Whatever. Sometimes I'd be like, what happened to the last one? Okay, enough. And it's like, yeah, respect me, you know, I do what I do, but it's like, really? She's fine, I do like the girl, but I just like having someone to do shit with. I'm about to go run some errands, yo, come with me real quick. I want to go out and get food, come with me real quick. I just feel like it's part of my identity at this point. I'm not very social. I have my best friend who I link up with and talk and do whatever with. I have the homies I play the game with, and then a girl usually, and that's enough for me. I'm really happy with that, and whatever I have to do for work. But anyway, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really felt anything. I've not really been able to feel anything towards anyone really since, older situations, because of certain situations. That's why you always see me with that one girl too. Not that one, the other one. The American one. Because I've known her since I was 18. I liked her before I met anyone else. Like, I liked her and had feelings for her. I thought she was the most attractive looking girl in the world at one point. And she was there for me when I felt like some other people should have been. And so if she needed anything, I'd always be there for her. I'd fly her out or I'd go see her. Obviously we're not like boyfriend and girlfriend, but we're not just friends either. And that is due to living in different places, her not always being there. So, but that's why, like, because it's easy. And that's why I still talk to my ex too. And people be like, why? And it's like, first of all, I wanted us to die in a car crash, so we would never have to live without each other, for starters. And if I described the girl, it would sound like I hate her, and people would be like, damn, why would you want to be with her? Why would anyone want to be with her? But I could also describe her, it would be like, oh, she sounds perfect, and you sound made for each other. And my problem is, I think it is somewhere in between. You would be perfect if it wasn't for these few things. If you did these few things, if you didn't do these few things. And I wasn't trying to change her, and I don't care to change anyone. But I thought they changed on their own, and so I wanted to find out. And she's good at apologizing, which is my fault. I taught her to do that. She'll be like, hey, I'm sorry that I did this. It made you feel like this, and I understand why you'd feel like this. I should have did this instead or whatever. And she couldn't apologize for shit. I remember calling out, I'm like, yo, you can't, like, well, what are you doing? And then ever since I called her out that one time, apologies stepped up. I was like, oh, you know how to apologize now. But I taught her a lot. And She deleted the tweets, which is crazy, about how I made her a better person. Although I probably think it's in one of these cards. These aren't all from the same person, but I didn't understand how young 18 was till I was with her. To me, I'm like, yo, I was just 18 3 years ago. Like, me at 18, I was running shit. Getting people jumped, set up, doing all kinds. I had mad plays. I was reselling shoes. I was doing people's homework. I was hitting licks. I had a bus pass. I had someone who was cracking credit cards. They'd buy a bus pass for the year, $650, sell it to me for $100. I go sell it for $250. I had a doctor's note plug. I can get you out of lessons for an entire day and have no absence on your record. So I was doing, I had motion. I was cooking at 18. So I'm like, oh, I was just 18. Like, well, what's the problem? But I didn't realize. So I was with her. I'm thinking, man, 18 is 18. You're not grown, but with her, I just felt super protective. That was my buddy, my partner in crime, my soulmate. And it's like, yeah, well, I'm doing good. Okay. But she was there when I wasn't. Not that I was down bad. I was 20. I think all things considered, I was doing pretty good for 20. I think I've always been ahead, to be honest, against other people in my kind of age. I don't know why I always feel behind sometimes, but I look at them like, nah, you was doing your thing even back then. You go out for dinner a few times a week and like, I could afford that easily. She'd be talking about how I'm impressed how you always have money, like I was doing illegal shit. But it would be nice to have someone here for the before and after, you know? That person knows me better than anyone else, and I know them better than anyone else, better than parents, friends, anyone. Like, I like that she'd only been with me. That was my best friend, like for real. And I tried to understand, like, she's 18, she's gonna make mistakes, and she's not 18 anymore. And it's only a 3-year age gap, it's not crazy. But she helped me a lot. That's why I wanted to work things out, though. Which is maybe backwards. It was like, you didn't cheat on me. It wasn't something I never, like, if you cheat on me, like, even if we're not together, I can go fuck like 10 bitches. You fuck one person, we're never speaking again, we're never having a conversation. But that didn't happen, so you did things that I don't know if I can forgive you for, but I like to try and see and find out. And every time I'd go back, I'd get an apology, but there was never any attempt to make anything right. It was always the same shit. It was always like, you apologize, but like, what are you gonna do about it? And it was like, nothing. And I was like, oh, well, that's not gonna work. I think too highly of myself. And the thing is, I don't think people are as replaceable as people make out to be. And I think people think they have more options than they really do, and this and that. It's like, I guess, like, people think I have more options than I do. I know people always see me with that girl and that girl. It's, first of all, it's not that many girls. Let's bring it in. Like, let's relax. But it's like, okay, new bad bitch, cool. Like, I don't know. So I try and fix things with the person I've spent literally over 10% of my whole life with. Like, 10% is a long time. Like, I've been with that person for a long time. And it kind of goes against the whole thing of saying people aren't replaceable, but like, I don't necessarily think my exes are special. They're cunts, like. But I've had experiences and moments that are irreplaceable that I couldn't have with someone else. And things that can't be relived twice and can't be felt twice. And so let's just stay together. And I mean, in this situation, yeah, I realized, yeah, this isn't gonna work. This situation's cooked. This isn't an age thing. This is just who you are. And the things that you value and look for are completely different to things I value and look forward to, so, or whatever. But then it made me feel disappointed, and I'm got a whole new level of disappointment, because it's like, I tried, didn't work, and now I just don't care anymore. And I'm disappointed that I don't care. I want to care. I prefer to care. I don't want to feel nothing. I think everything just falls down to consideration for me. I think consideration is the purest form of love. I see online all the time, oh, you don't like this, you don't want to do that because you're insecure. And I'm like, most of the time I don't think it makes anyone insecure, the things people are calling insecure. And I'm like, okay, what's wrong with you? Like, even if it makes them feel insecure, and you're their partner and you love them and you like them, why wouldn't you adjust and be mindful of that insecurities? Be normal. Like, my ex called me a few weeks ago needing help, and I was like, you crazy? And I hung up, and they called me back, and 8 times, 8 to 12 times, I don't know how many times. And I answered, and I helped them, because I don't like hearing them cry. That's someone I thought I was gonna take care of forever. When I said I'd be there for you, I wasn't just talking, like, I meant it. If you didn't fuck up, then I would have been. It wasn't something cute I was saying in the moment. And they weren't asking me for money, and so whatever, I helped. And then after I helped, they blocked me. It was like, wow, you're really a cunt. They could have blocked me just because I have them blocked on everything else. And so they found out, oh, he didn't block me here, let me block him over here. That way I have one avenue to, I can just unblock them and speak to him one-on-one kind of thing before he blocks me. I don't know. It probably wasn't that. He probably just a cunt. And it's just like, why is every guy I deal with a bitch? I was fucking with this one girl, and then it wasn't super long time. It was like 3 months, and we wanted different things. So I ended it. And this very same day, she posted her in her drawers and bra and underwear, whatever, just thirst traps, and responded to the most dusty guys you ever seen. Just posting all kind of thirsty, just crazy shit. And before this, the past 3 months, every tweet was about me. Before that was every post was wholesome looking. Like, he wasn't on that type of time. And I messaged her, I'm like, bro, you want some straight? You're a hoe. And she was like, yeah, you made me a hoe. Like, you didn't want me to do this. You just have to say, like, I can take it down and do this and do this. Like, I was like, man, fuck you. Never spoke to her since. That's one example. Another girl, she did something shiesty that everyone would agree was shiesty, and that no one would co-sign. So I ended it. I went to go into the story. It's not anything that makes me look crazy. It's just a whole 10-15 minute other story. So I ended it. And then after that, she would tell anyone that would listen, I was an abuser. And I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. Like, I think whatever we had was probably like 9 months, but I knew her for years. And it's like, wow, like, I thought we loved each other. Like, so basically one of my friends was like, yo, that's my guy. Like, if he's on some weird shit, let me know. Like, what did he do? And, you know, I would say credit it. It shouldn't have been in this situation to begin with, but she didn't make anything up. She was just like, yeah, when he started talking to me, he was like, he wishes that he doesn't wish me well, and that he hopes all my relationships fail. And I was like, of course I said that shit. My friend was like, but that's all he said. And it's like, bitch, slandering my name out here. She went and fucked with some people I didn't like, and it's like, really? Like, okay. And it's like, I can keep going with different stories of fucked up shit where it's like, damn, I didn't do you like that. I wouldn't have done you like that. I don't know what people may say. People might be like, oh, you dodged a bullet. And it's like, first of all, I wish the bullet hit me. And first of all, I just wish this shit didn't happen. Like, it should be just simple if everything just went smoothly. And I didn't dodge any bullet. I got hit multiple times. I didn't dodge any bullets. All them shits hit me. And I don't want people to say, well, you gotta love yourself. It's like, you don't see that I do? Like, I buy myself the Valentine's Day and all the special occasion, all the expensive 20, 30 pound chocolates just to eat while I'm playing the game. Like, I do little shit. I think very highly of myself. You don't realize a pattern. I end all of these situations because I'm like, yo, this ain't working. I don't appreciate how things are happening anymore. But that doesn't mean anything. Who cares if I like myself, if I love myself? I remember the last time I was like, yo, I really don't fuck with me. I fuck with me heavy. I think very highly of myself. And people will say, well, you're only 23 too. Like, what's the rush? Like, relax. And it's like, do I think I'll love again? Sure. I don't think I'm completely cooked. I don't think everything's ruined forever. But I'll never be the same again. It won't be, I'll never love the same again. Like, for me, that's that's ruined at this point, beyond repair. I also have this problem of knowing how to get bitches, which is my downfall, believe it or not. Cause it's like, yeah, I just act like I'm indifferent. I act indifferent towards you, and like I don't really care, and whatever, like. And then I'll be like, oh, this is working. Like 2-3 months in, you're like obsessed with me and everything. I can finally be myself and say how I really feel, like really deep down you're my whole world, and I look up to you and I admire you and this and that, and then no balloon, and like then I'm like, ew, move from me, fan. And it's like, what? How did this happen? And the dynamic is different. And then I don't know why I do this. I'll fuck up and I'll try harder and I'll do more, and then push them farther away, and I'll be like, yo, fuck this, I'm way too good for this. Like, I just pop up with a new bad bitch, you know, I'll be alright. I'll appear to be okay, and fuck you. And yeah. And then I want to come back, and it's like, I'm not doing this with you, man. I don't want to pretend to not like someone just to keep them liking me. I feel like I could get any girl ever in the whole world back by pretending to be a slight dick. Pretending like nothing really affects me. Shit affects me so bad. Shit affects me a lot. But I feel like if I can just make someone feel like, damn, did he really ever like me? And then I'm back in. It's like, no, I don't want to be a dick to get you back. Why isn't love enough? Wish I could just have love. I wanted to get back with you, and so I didn't fuck other bitches, because that would have felt wrong to me. And just because we're not together doesn't mean anything. So I'm not gonna fuck other bitches. But that doesn't work. And so, okay, fuck it. I try to guess. And now I go and fuck whoever, and now you're back. I don't just know. You know, you're back and you're saying, oh, you never really cared about me, or she's more attractive than me. And it's like, shut up. I'm the opposite. If someone likes me, that makes them way more attracted to me. Maybe that's because I felt with myself. So I'm like, oh, you see the vision too? Or come join a winning team. And it's like, I'm not fucked up. I'm not down bad. I'm not lonely. I'm hurt and upset, sure. But because like I said, love is the most important thing in the world to me. And I haven't had the best experiences. And it's been kind of ruined for me. But it's like, I'm content. There's girls I'm cool with, that I'm friends with, like I said earlier, that I care about and I can talk to. And if I want to see some titties, I can see some titties. If I want to fuck some, I can fuck some. So it's like, I'm fine. But fuck it. That's my relationship with love.